Some really absolutely outstanding faculty who provided me with a lot of information about the material. I learned a lot about skills that I've carried with me even into medical school, particularly skills in communication. One thing I don't think people realize is that medical school isn't just about learning the facts and the figures, that there is a lot that goes into communicating with other people, particularly through writing. And so from day one, the honors program had a very intensive writing curriculum. We were given some excellent feedback and plenty of opportunity to put that in practice. And so that's something that I carried with me throughout my 4 years here, being able to build on it year by year, and then ultimately into the medical school application process, and now into medical school itself.
One of the most important things that I realized is that everything shares this really strong interconnectivity. Every day at my current work, I may be handling artwork, I may be designing or writing about works, I may be doing photography, or even using math to help, design process. And I think that's really reflective of what you get even inside of the classroom, where every seminar is co-taught and you have professors from diverse fields working together to really show that there are multiple sides to every field of inquiry.
The honors program taught me how to defend a position where I disagree with someone on a fundamental level without it being a confrontation, which is incredibly valuable as a lawyer, where I don't relish in the fight. I want to resolve issues.
In the first 2 years after I graduated from Westminster, I spent a lot of time traveling, and I also spent a lot of time abroad. Spent a year in Turkey teaching English with a Fulbright English teaching assistantship. And then currently I'm still, I suppose, in that exploration mode, in that I'm living in a completely different place, exploring a different part of the country, and really focusing on my job.
Right now I'm wrapping up a master's degree, an MSPH in tropical medicine from Tulane. I have done very well in graduate school so far. I've been working in a dengue research lab as well, and have a couple of publications in progress. My next step is a PhD starting next fall in virology. Long term, I do want to be a professor, and not just a research professor, but I want to be an educator. And that is due in part to my experiences here at Westminster and in the honors program, and seeing these passionate faculty really loving what they do.
I had experience with the Honorable Mention, the newsletter of the honors program, and that publication experience and editing experience is something that I bring into my positions and sort of my work experience continually.
I applied for and received one of the 2 honors research summer grants, and so I'm interested in a career in women's health, and so I was able to talk to a faculty mentor and say, listen, this is something I'm interested in pursuing, can you help me put together a research project? So we did. I got in touch with the Utah Health Department and talked to them, and talking about what was needed in that area for advances. And so I put together this application, applied, and I was able to spend an entire summer researching how I wanted, what I wanted at my own pace. Really just this independent research into ovarian cancer, and I came out with some really great statistics and some conclusions that really have helped me not only in applying to medical school and in medical school right now, but especially in just deciding that medicine was what I wanted to do, and really that I was passionate about it.
Another recent success that really changed my life was the opportunity to go to Japan through the Department of State with the Critical Languages Scholarship last year. I was able to study in Kyoto for 2 months, and that experience really expanded my worldview and really, honestly, it really defined what happiness is for me and what I value most in my life. And ever since I returned from that trip, I've made some significant changes in my life that have really improved the quality of each day. In terms of future plans, I'm not too sure, because I never really look very far ahead at all. I kind of just go day by day and find something in each day that is fun or a new challenge, and wherever that leads to is going to be the most rewarding for me.